What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Caressa Renee, and I'm back with another story time. And this story time is the time that I was a hoe. Catfish. Catfish. Yes, I was out here catfishing folks, y'all. But before we get into this,
have you liked, commented, and subscribed?
I'll wait. So this story takes place, I don't even know the year, so we ain't even gonna do a year. We just gonna say I was in, I believe, the 10th grade. So your girl was out here liking to play on the phone and whatnot and play with folks. Almost got them hands put on me. Yo, this is a long story. So no, I am not glorifying being a catfish or scamming people. It's just something that, you know, back when you're young, you just do stupid shit. So yeah. All right, so like I said, this was back when I was in the 10th grade. And I was, you know, in high school. And that was like the whole, y'all probably don't know about that, but like chat lines and stuff was like popping. And like the internet was kind of, you know, it was getting a little spicy. So I had met this boy, and we're going to give him a name. We're going to call him, we're going to call him, New York, because that's where he was from. And I can't think of anybody from New York right now that's looking like him that's from New York. So we're going to call the nigga New York. So I met New York. And I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I was sending some fake pics. I mean, what's a catfish without fake pics? Now, the reason I was sending fake pics is because he was older. And I'm just, you know, I was just on bullshit. And, you know, looking back at it, I wasn't as, you know, popping as you see me now, you know. So I probably was, you know, didn't like how I was looking. So, you know, yeah, we'll give it that. It's giving Neve and Max gonna come out the back somewhere. Because your girl got to just tell it like it was. So yeah, I wasn't feeling myself. So I was like, let me get on here and do a little catfish scamming. So this is how it went. So I met him. I had a whole fake voice. I was like, yeah, this is such and such. And I was like, what's up? Like, that was my voice. Like, I was definitely so I was like, yeah. I forgot the fake name I came up with. I might use my real. I think I used my real name, child. Just that crazy. So I had met this boy, and I was, you know, putting on the whole little voice, some the fake pitch. You know, he like, damn,
you look good. Like, why are you single? Like, why are you on this phone talking to me?
So I was just like, you know, bored and whatever. So we had been talking for, I'm gonna say quite a while, but I'm gonna be honest, he was not the only person I was talking to as far as in real life and as far as catfishing. Yeah, I know that's bad, but it is what it is. I was young. So I used to be like, you know, like, yeah, my phone
about to get cut off, so like, can you send me some money?
And he would like Western Union me some money, because back then we didn't have Cash App, Zelle, all that stuff. We had good old fashioned Miss Western Union. And y'all, on Western Union, you literally have to put your real address and your real name that matches your real ID. So I was doing all that.
Stupid.
Yeah, dumb. So I was doing all of that. And he was sending me funds. So as time went on, I had some friends and they was on bullshit too. So they was like, they want him to send them some money, and, you know, they want to have, you know, just talking, just being stupid. So some of the time he would actually talk to my friends. Now they're not important, so they don't get no name. They're just going to be my friends. I couldn't talk, or my mom was tripping, or, you know, just whatever when you're young. So he would talk to them too. But again, when he was showing me the funds, it would come to me because that's who he was sending it to. And so to keep their mouth shut, I would give them a portion. So like he would probably send me like $100. Depending on which friend it was at the time, I may give them like 20, 25, 30, 40. Depends on how much work they put in to this catfish. So, you know, he kept bringing up he wanted to see me. So I'm like,
No, right there ain't a good time.
so, you know, I kept just flaking him off, brushing him off, just coming up with all kind of excuses. Honey,
My dog gotta get a perm. My mama having throat, wig, and armpit surgery.
just saying anything. Shit didn't even make no sense. But he was just so in love with the pictures and the voice that he just like kind of brushed it off. Now, I'm gonna say probably like almost a year was coming up, or a year had went by. I can't really remember. And he was like, nah, look, let me do his voice. He was like, nah, son, look, I'm coming to see you, yo, and that's that on that. You feel me? Cause
I've been talking to you for like a whole year and I ain't seen you yet, B.
nah, I can't do that. I can't do the accent, but something like that, you know, something like that. So, you know, but I ain't gonna lie, I used to like that. Like, he used to send me real pictures. He used to, you know, I like his voice. That whole New York thing, it was getting your girl. It was getting your girl, like. But to be honest, he low-key wasn't that cute. Couldn't have been getting catfish. He kind of looked like that dude that's saying, oh, baby, you got what I need. Yeah, him, but not as ugly and not as old. Just think of like a younger, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna even stunt. No cap. When I tell you, dude could dress though. Dude could dress, and I don't mean the typical New York whatever like you see on the music videos. Like, no, I mean he could dress like he was fly. Not even gonna play. He dressed like he smelled good. Like, I just felt like if I smelled him, he was gonna smell like money. So, like, wear Gucci, Versace. Like, baby. And he was driving a BMW. Period. Period. No brokies over here but me. But anyway, so yeah, he was popping. He was a shit. He was what's good. Good son. So yeah, so a whole year had came by, or either was coming up or went by, and a whole year had came by. Child, he was like, man, I gotta see you, yo. I'm coming to see you. I'm not taking no for answer. You know, I'm coming down there because we've been talking for a minute. I've been sending you funds, so I gotta see who the fuck you is. He got the plane ticket. But it was like he got it, and like he told me he got it, but it didn't register to me. I'm like, yeah, whatever, send the money. So he was like, he got it, he gonna be coming down. At the time, it was like in two months. So yeah, he got it 2 months in advance, maybe 3. So I'm thinking to myself, that's enough time for me to like shake the scene on his ass. But let me tell you, so around that time, he just started like paying out. Like, he was sending buku funds. Like, he was sending like every week, every 2 weeks, he was sending like $200. And yeah, he did have like a job, but his parents also did have like some good jobs. So I'm not really sure, you know, like on the financials, but he did work. But baby, he was cashing out. So it was like, once he started sending all this money like weekly, bi-weekly, it was getting hard for me to be like, nah, cause like, girl,
I'm out here getting the good wigs.
no more cheap ass wigs catching on fire. Check my last story time out. Period. But I was getting the pack hair now. When you have the pack hair, honey, the pack hair. The $10.99 per pack hair. You know, back then that was a little bit of upgrade. So I was giving the girls pack hair instead of giving the girls, you know, plastic horse hair. So I couldn't say no. I was going to Old Navy. I was buying the little clothes. I thought I was doing something. And he was sending the money. So I'm like, period. I ain't got to ask my mama for nothing. I'm out here winning. And then like, I really just cut my friends out. I didn't even tell them.
I was like, girl, New York gone. Don't even work, girl. He caught on to our lies. But
whole time he was paying girl. I felt like a city girl. City girls weren't even out back then, but I felt like a city girl. So that's what making it hard for me to like cut him off, because my intentions was when I heard him get the plane ticket and I knew it was real because he sent me a picture and everything. I was like, oh, how I'ma shake him. But then on top of that, I kind of started liking him just a little bit. I was like, you kind of looking cute now that you sending all this money. And so I'm like, but fuck it. I was like, the month before, I'm gonna say, nah, he gonna cancel his flight and that's gonna be that on that. So fast forward, here we are, and the month before he comes, and every day, like, it's not really dawning on me because I'm young. I'm like, whatever, but it's kind of like in the back of my mind, like, I do need to break this off.
But y'all, I just couldn't. I was addicted to him sending these funds.
And then, like, I ain't gonna lie, when I was bored and stuff, or just going through some stuff, he was literally there to listen to me. He was literally like a friend. And, you know, like, I felt really bad because I'm like, I'm catfishing him, taking his money, and he bought a flight, and I'm finna flake on him. It's a lot. It's a lot. And so I was like trying to figure out, because like when you young or younger, it's like hard for you to come up with like good ways to break, at least me anyway, to break things off. So I'm trying to figure out in my mind, like, what can I tell him that would make him not want to catch this flight? So I started being mean to him. He thought the shit was cute.
He was like, oh, country ass, you funny, you get mean with your country ass.
I'm like, oh man, come on now. I was avoiding him, kept calling. My mama was getting mad. She was like, who is this calling my house phone? Yeah, he had the house phone number. So I had to talk to him because I didn't want her to know that I was talking to this dude that just graduated. They have been sending me all this money that I have been scamming. So I had to talk to him. So, okay, boom. So it's like a week before. And he's steady talking about this flight because it's like literally here. And I'm kind of like not saying too much because, bitch, I don't want you to come. I want you to cancel. And I'm scared too. So next thing you know, it's the night before. So he like, I'm finna get ready and go to bed early because I'm not trying to miss my flight. It's early in the morning and I really want to see you, love you. I was like, ugh, not love. And all that. So I wanted to break it off right now. I was like, but wait. I was like, New York. He's like, I gotta call you back. Yo, I'm gonna go to sleep. You gonna see me tomorrow. Whatever you gotta say, you'll say it tomorrow when you see me in my face. And I'm like, but, and he just hung up. And I called him back. And he just like wasn't trying to hear. He's like, I'm sleepy. I'm finna get ready to go to bed. I took me a little, I don't know what he took, some NyQuil, some melatonin. I don't know what he took. But he said he finna go to bed. So he turned the ringer off. And it just, I was calling him all night, like literally all night. Now, mind you, this is Friday. So I got school, but I stayed up all night calling him, talking to him, don't come. So, but he wouldn't answer. So right before I get ready to go to school, I call him again and he finally answered. He was like, yo, you been calling me all night, son. He was like, what's good? He's like, I'm about to catch this flight. He's like, I'm getting ready to board in like 15, 20 minutes. He's like, I gotta call you back. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, look, you can't, don't catch the flight. He like, what? You crazy. I'm catching flight. I was like, please do not catch the flight, please. He hung up in my face, caught that flight. So I'm like, fuck. So his flight wasn't a direct connecting flight. The flight would land, I would be out of school. It was probably gonna be like, I'm gonna say like 5:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, somewhere up in there. And it was like fall because I remember it was getting dark early. So he lands and he calling my phone. He calling my phone. Now my mama did not go to work until like literally like 10 o'clock or 10:30 or something like that because she worked overnight. So that was kind of good. So I didn't answer that phone because he was calling and I was supposed to be picking him up. That's the gag. The gag is I was supposed to have a car. It was supposed to be picking him up in the airport, and this state is in Little Rock, and that was like 30, 40 minutes away from me. So yeah. So she went to work. So then, I don't know, I was just scared to even check my voicemail. Cause I just felt like he was gonna be cussing me out because mind you, his plane landed like 6:30 latest. My mama didn't go to work till like 10, 10:30, maybe 11 or something like that. Maybe she left the house at 10:30. So he sat at the airport for all them hours. So I find this to the voicemail. He like, yo, what's up? Like I'm listening. He left me like 40 voicemails. And it's crazy because like the first 3 were cute, sweet, excited. And then once you get to about the 4th, 5th, 6th, it's getting a little, he's still excited, but he seemed a little worried, like I ain't coming. Then you get like fast forward to like the 30th one. Oh baby, he cussing me flat the fuck out. He going the fuck off. Look, he mad. He hot. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm on the phone with my friends. So I'm telling them, they like, you did what, bitch? And the other friend like, you telling me you ain't even talk to him no more. I'm like, girl, that's not the point right now. So he calling me while I'm on the phone with them, and I just hear my little line beep, because back then if you had the 3-way, you hear the little click in your ear. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to answer. So I didn't. So he's still leaving me voicemails. He's still going off. So you know, we still on the phone. It's about an hour later. And they're like, girl, what you gonna do? He down here. Like, you know, you wrong. They're like, that's crazy. And one of my friends that was on the phone, she had a car. But, you know, it was like under her parents' supervision. So I was like, can you take me up there? She was like, hell no. She's like, first of all, what we gonna say? Oh, sorry, the girl in the picture's not us, it's us 3. She was like, heck no. And then she was like, plus, my mama not gonna let me get the car and go to no Little Rock. So I was like, dang. So I'm like, okay. So they ended up getting on the phone with me. And something just said, check the voicemail. So I checked the voicemail. He on the voicemail, he's literally almost in tears. Like it's getting real sad right now. He said that a girl at the airport was coming like past my town and going somewhere else, and she was going to give him a ride to me. Do y'all understand what I just said? So literally he's coming to my house. Okay, yeah. So I'm about to shit bricks. I'm sweating. I'm about to have a heart attack. I'm getting crazy. I'm getting hot. I'm scared. I'm just about to hyperventilate. I'm about to fucking gnaw my fucking fingers off because I'm scared as shit. Because this nigga's about to come pull up. And I bet y'all like, well, how he know where you live? Right in that back. He was sending me to Western Union and I was using my real fucking name and address.
Stupid. Stupid.
Dumbass. That's how you know I was a kid. That's how you know I was stupid. So I'm listening to the voicemails as he's coming down here. The girl in the background telling me,
yeah, whoever that is, she fucking wrong for that shit. Blah, blah, blah. If you was my man, I wouldn't have did you like that. I would have came through. I wouldn't have played you like that.
I'm like, fuck, I'm dead. So, okay, literally, she drops the nigga off. I'm looking at it out the windows. I cut all the lights off, locked all the doors, locked all the windows. Baby, checked it twice, 3, 4, 5 times to make sure everything was locked up tight. So, luckily, I didn't have no neighbors. It was a house next to me, but nobody lived in there anymore. So it was empty. And then the house on the other side, it was like condemned. Like, it was falling apart. So he gets to my house. He knocking on the door. I mean, I'm just so quiet. Like, all I can hear is my heartbeat.
Boom, 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 boom.
He knocking on the door. So he knocking. Next thing you know, he started bamming on the door. He like, boom, 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 boom. He like, Caressa. Boom, 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 boom. He was like, yo, come to the fucking door, son. I'm out here. And I'm like, oh my God. Now, mind you, even though I don't got neighbors, it's still other houses in the neighborhood. Mind you, it's like 12 something now. And he bamming on the door. He's like bamming hard. He was like,
Bitch, you had me come all the way down here, yo, and you fucking play me like this. This is some fucked up shit.
he was like, it's fucked up, yo. He's like, how the fuck I'm gonna get to the motherfucking hotel? Blah, blah. He's going the fuck off. And I'm just sitting at the door like this. I'm scared as shit, y'all. I am literally in tears. Why the fuck am I in tears when I did some whole ass shit? I don't know. hoe ass nigga shit. But he bamming on the door. He is going crazy. He's calling the phone. Nigga, he's blowing my phone up, kicking the door. He like, bitch, I know you in there. He's like, oh my God, I swear to God, yo, I'ma fuck you up. I swear to God, if you left me out here, B, I'ma fuck you up, son. On my life, B, I'ma drag your bitch ass. Blah, blah, blah. He is going berserk. So, okay. So, I'm not opening the door. Because for one, you already mad as shit. Now, you probably gonna cuss my ass flat out. So the girl that dropped him off, he ended up calling her. Because I guess she said, if the girl play you or if the girl don't, whatever, call me back. And I'll I don't know, I guess she said she'll hang out with him or something. So I hear him on the phone talking to the girl. I feel real bad at this point, y'all. I feel like shit. Because I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. This motherfucker came all the way out here and I'm just playing him. So after he got off the phone with the girl, he literally sitting down like on the steps to my house. And he's literally talking to me, like just talking. Like now I'm talking like I'm from there talking. But he's just literally talking to me through the door, like, but he don't know I'm there. I don't think he do. He like, yo, that's fucked up, son. He was like, I loved you, B. He's like, I wanted to be with you, yo. I came all the way down here. I spent my money, son. He was like, man, you want some fuck shit. He was just going for the fuck off. And he was like literally almost crying. Like it was a whole 180 and it fucked me up. Like I was like, damn. But I still didn't open this door, nigga. But I was like, damn. So, all right. So the girl that brought him down there ended up coming back. And I heard them outside talking. She was talking loud, talking hella shit. Like, she was like, I'm gonna beat that bitch ass. If she come outside, I promise you I'm gonna beat that bitch ass. And he was like, yo, fuck that shit. Can you just take me to a hotel? So she ended up picking him up. They went to a hotel. I'm just assuming they went to the hotel and fucked. I don't know. At this point, I just needed him to go. Because now we looking at about 2 o'clock in the morning. And my mom get off at like 6:30. She be here about 7:30. So I need the nigga gone. So he gone. I'm tired of shit. I'm wore out, y'all. That was draining. And I ain't did nothing but sit there at a door listening to a motherfucker go out. That was draining. That was a lot. That was a lot on my little high school mental. So he ends up calling me, but I don't answer the phone. So he calling. Don't answer the phone. So it's Saturday now. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you didn't think this shit through. Because your mama off on the weekends. So if he show up, yeah, your mama gonna know what's tea. So he ended up calling. And then he left a voice when he was like, he was coming back over there. So I had to answer the phone now. I did. I had to answer the phone. Because I couldn't have him come up here blow up my spot. I'm gonna be mad at me and shit. And I be here looking real dumb. So he answered the phone. He was like, why did you play me like this? Like he just asking me 50,000 questions all in one sentence. And I didn't know what to say. I was like, I don't know. He was like, do you not realize I spent mad money on getting a ticket to come down here and you just played me? He was like, you left me out here. He's like, I don't know nobody. He's like, I ain't got no way around. He's like, all I got is somebody could have killed me, robbed me, did anything. And I'm like on the other end, like, yeah, you right. You right. I couldn't say that. I felt bad. Like, I felt like shit because I didn't let this man come all the way down. But, you know, at the same time, it's like I slightly didn't care because I'm still a kid. So I care, but I really didn't. I just need him to get the fuck on. So he was like, you know, fuck you. I'm about to go chill with this girl that I met at the airport. And she said she gonna take me back to the airport tomorrow. And, you know, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you no more. You're dead to me. So he ended up not hitting me back no more that Saturday, which I was like, thank God. My mama ain't gonna be tripping on me. I'm gonna make it through. He leaving Sunday, period. So Sunday come around. He didn't call me no more Saturday. I didn't call him no more. Sunday rolls around. He like, one last chance. He was like, if I come over there, would you see me? And I'm like, damn. I'm like, nah, I can't see you. So he was like, all right, fuck you, lose my number, you a bird, you a bum bitch. You know, all the little New York shit they be saying. And he just hung up. So, some hours went by. He calls again, but I just let it go to the voicemail because I'm thinking he's trying to come up here. So, he called a couple of more times. And he was like, in the voicemail, he was like, I'm not coming over there. He was like, I just let you know that I tried to leave Sunday, but they say I gotta leave Monday. So I literally gotta spend the night in a fucking airport because of your bitch ass. I was like, oh, shit. So he had to spend the night. I wouldn't answer the phone. He was just leaving voicemail after voicemail. Like, I could hear his voice, like, it went from hurt. It went from mad to hurt. So I was like, damn. You know, like, that was fucked up. So yeah, he ended up catching a flight Monday, going home. He still was calling me, but he really just wanted answers. And me being a childish kid, I couldn't face him. Couldn't give him the answers he was looking for. You know, just full of it. So he ended up just never calling me again. I ain't call him no more. And yeah. But later on in life, when I was older, I did find him. And I did call him and I did apologize. And I was actually willing to go up there and, you know, apologize face to face. Or either just let him play me like he played me. And he was like, nah, he good. He living life. So he didn't even want me to come there. And I was dead ass about to catch that flight. Because I wanted to meet him. Like, I was dead ass, but he didn't want to. And then when he denied me, I was like, that kind of hurt. I was like, damn. But at the same time, I had to eat that because look what the fuck I did. So, yeah. But yeah, so moral of this story is, don't be out here lying about your age, what you look like, what you're doing, what type of stuff you be on. Don't be out here catfishing, honey, because it's not fun. When they come to see who this catfish is, honey, it's traumatic. But yeah, that's the end of my story time when I was out here catfishing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in another video. Peace.